On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Made a book made based off of Steve. We don't even respect Steve Harvey's
wait. So where do you think?
Relationships. And they made a whole. Hold on, bro. They made a whole book based off of what Steve Harvey thinks. You think that I'm about to take your source serious?
ET, bro. We're not talking Star Trek. We're not talking Star Wars.
Maybe we should cite. Maybe we should cite Black Panther on how people act, how black people are in real life too. Why don't we go ahead and do that while we
listen? Notice what you're doing. You talking about Black Panther. I'm talking Juice. You talking Black Panther, right? Now you can do all that all you want, fam, but I'm keeping it a bean. So okay, let me ask you this, Anton.
Maybe I should quote Steele in Juice.
Yes or no?
Maybe we can go ahead and get Radamez's perspective on how he feel about black women and birthing and his baby mama. Y'all like Radamez and Juice? I like Radamez. I like his red hoodie too.
Serious, bro.
I think a job and a career are also different. Like just a job, right? A career that you are building that has a plan, that has a strategy that's going to be over time. It definitely, now that I think about it a little bit, it definitely will consume a good part of your life.
It does.
And your conversations. Like when you get home, honey, how was your day? And then I can actually recall like someone that was a nurse that they came home and every single day, the conversation is about something that happened at the hospital. I swear to you. So when you have, but that's he led a department of people, and like it's 5 a.m. to, you know what I mean? It's when it's your whole life and it's your career, and it's like that's a little bit different. But you said a job, so it's like I'm thinking like, oh, you go clock in, you clock out,
like clock in,
right? And you go do your hobbies, and you go play basketball with your friends after, and you know what I mean. Y'all go get, that's a little maybe different.
Yeah, because especially if you own a business, then that's not a 9 to 5. That's all day, every day, babe. I need you to help me, and if I'm not interested in it, and
it also depends on what type of
I feel like y'all thinking out loud right now. I think y'all just the thoughts just coming, and y'all like on another note. Now that you said that, as a matter of fact,
it's a tricky question because it is very like some people think that 9 to 5.
You made me think when you said that
like they're not ambitious. That's not the truth. I know people that are ambitious that have a 9 to 5, and men and women. And I know entrepreneurs that got boring personalities, but they making money. So who do you like? So it's very. I don't know who came up with this question. I guess the question
is how long is that gonna last?
Q, I was about to say the same thing because I think that people get like caught up in thinking like just because you're this or that, you're going to be interesting or not. Like there are people who work any type of job that are the most interesting, like, the deep thinking types of people that you'll ever know. And then people that might work the stereotypically interesting job, and then you go hang out and they're just like, yes, no. Okay.
Because and then exactly, you can have a 9 to 5 and still be sorry.
Yeah, it just
I see y'all. I see it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna be like, I got a question for the gentleman. Do we prefer a successful woman in her career? Do we prefer a successful woman in her career? Logic?
No.
I said logic.
Stop the cap.
I say I will, because just like what we're saying, based on conversations. I mean, if we're in the same tax bracket, then we have more in common. I mean, like I said, I went on a date with a chick who got mad at me because I voted for Donald Trump. And then to me, that was a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like this, how you get mad at me? I ain't mad at you. You voted for Joe Biden. I'm voting for my interests. So they didn't understand that. So if I was dating somebody that was within my tax bracket, then they will probably more understand. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be doing no quiches with the pickles and the ice. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I got to kind of leave them alone because they would never understand. Our conversations won't exist or expand past nothing. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? You talk to a certain a Keisha or whatever you want to call them, their conversation consists of the same thing. Instagram, their conversation consists of some of the basic minute things that when you grow up as a man, it get bored. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick that's on her phone all day on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. It get boring because they ain't making money and funny. And I like how Kayla, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling my perspective as a man. Unless she can stand up and show something, then you got to listen to me. Because this is me coming from a man. But
who are you talking to?
I know, man. Look, all
you say Kayla. I think you got a little crush on Kayla.
I mean, y'all got the same kind of name. All right. But look, but
Mr. Logic.
I'm not sure
what had happened.
I don't know.
That happened. You was on pause. But
for your neck.
To get
Mr.
to the
Pookie wanted you to pay attention to him.
I think that
pay attention to him.
It's pros and cons to with it too. If you dating a successful woman, then a lot of times she won't have that feminine type of success that I was talking about, and then to me that would be a deal breaker. I rather, even though I prefer to have them conversations with somebody that's in my tax bracket, but I would lose the conversation, and I'd rather deal with a woman that's feminine in that energy in her success.
You don't think that's a little stereotypical though, Mr. Logic? Just because like majority of the women that make the most money make them from home-based online businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at home doing feminine things and they're very successful with a thriving business. So,
yeah. So you said, you asked me, was it stereotypical, right?
You know?
You asked me, was it stereotypical?
Yeah, for you to say that, like, if she's successful,
okay.
then that
so
she's...
I'm gonna answer. What is stereotype based upon? How do you create stereotypes?
That you saying that if a woman is successful
no.
in her business...
How do stereotypes get created?
By something that people notice at a good deal.
By actions of a majority.
Display.
Okay, so yes, I'm talking from a actions of the majority perspective. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, Anton, same question. Do we prefer a successful woman in her career?
I don't think it matters at all to a certain type of guy, I guess. So the guys that I'm familiar with, we don't care anything about your career. I don't really care about, I mean, obviously I care about the type of career that you in. I'm not interested in talking, or no guy that I know would be interested in talking to a stripper, right? We don't want to talk to a chick that's a rapper or something like that, right? But in a general sense, no, I don't think that guys care at all. We don't care anything about what you do. I don't. That has no bearing on me whatsoever.
Okay. Rilla, what about you? Do we care about a successful woman in her career?
If your career is being a housewife and a mother and taking care of the house, yeah, we definitely care about that career. You know, your personal ambitions. Let me say this, man. My girl, I say this on the platform all the time. She's starting to get tired of me talking about her, but she was successful in her career before I met her. I'm not asking her to step down from her career. I'm not asking her to be anything less than what she is. But at the end of the day, like, let's keep it a bean, fam. Like, I'm still responsible for everything in terms of bills, leadership, the vision, this legacy, where this family is going to go, what we trying to build, so on and so forth. Yo, honestly, ladies, you know, you could be, you know, here's the thing. Shout out to Melody Hobson. I think she's one of the dopest people in the financial sector, right? But as dope, and she's super dope, and I wouldn't even cast any type of aspersion on her or take anything away from her whatsoever. I think she's super dope. But I don't think George Lucas is looking like, you know what, you were a millionaire before I got with you. George Lucas is a billionaire. He don't care about whatever money she's making. He cares about what value she can add to him. Like, ladies, that's what we care about. We care about our peace. When I come home, do I have peace in the house? And that goes beyond like just having a hot plate or this and a third. You know what I'm saying? Can we have conversation? I mean, like the last conversation, you know, you asked around the ladies, it's like one thing that's important for me when I talk to my girl, can we talk about world affairs? Can we talk about politics? Can we talk about things that's going on you know, in Rosen, or can we talk about things that's going on with our alma mater? Like those things are important. Can we talk about art? Can we talk about fashion? Can we talk about music? Those things are important. I don't care what she makes at work. I don't care how successful she is. I know it's important to her in terms of her self-fulfillment in a sense. It's not important to me though. Like if I was going to choose her, I would look at her and say, you're a successful woman. That's what I want. If you think about God, dog, if you go back to Think Like a Lady, Act Like a Man, remember Michael Ealy and Taraji P. Henson, their relationship? She was highly successful, right? If you go back to, if you remember Juice, if you remember who was it, Bishop or Q?
Really, you're gonna have to start citing real life examples, bro. These are all fictional characters.
It's not
written by, they were written into a script and acted by actors, bro. These is not real life situations, bro. You're gonna listen. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you.
No.
Your sources
Anton
are not.
Where
good,
do you think that stuff comes from?
But
like, wait, hold on.
The same place that The Color Purple came from.
Because I love when
it's the reason why people say why Kevin Samuels cite Color Purple when he says that this was written as an agenda in order to emphasize a point or to start to market and drive home what it is that we want to see. It doesn't make it real. It's not a real story.
So yeah, but it's like music. It is a reflection.
None of this stuff is based on like how people are. Like what we watch on.
Hold on
TV.
I hear you, bro. I'm just gonna respectfully disagree. It's one of the few points that I disagree with Kevin Samuels on. If we finna sit up here and act like women wasn't being handled heavy and wasn't getting slapped 7 ways to Sunday, and Miss Seeley's experience wasn't a real experience, I mean, you could say, hey, I never seen it, I didn't observe it, or it doesn't impact me to this day. But bro, to say during that time that didn't exist.
You watch too many movies, bro. Honestly, you really watch too many movies, bro. Your sources,
you know what I would say for you, Anton?
Your sources are bad, bro.
You know what I would say for you, Anton? You don't watch enough historical movies. That's what I would say.
Let me go and rent Juice so I can get some history behind that. Man, I don't want to come. What are you talking about, bro? No, I'm saying stop citing Juice. Don't cite Juice. Wait, hold on. And think like a bro. They made a book based off of Steve. We don't even respect Steve.
Wait. So where do you think?
And they made a whole. Hold on, bro. They made a whole book based off of what Steve Harvey thinks. You think that I'm about to take your source serious?
ET, bro. We're not talking Star Trek. We're not talking Star Wars.
Maybe we should cite. Maybe we should cite Black Panther on how people act. How black people are in real life too. Why don't we go ahead and do that?
Listen, notice what you're doing. You talking Black Panther. I'm talking Juice. You talking Black Panther, right? Now you can do all that all you want, fam, but I'm keeping it a bean. So okay, let me ask you this, Anton.
Maybe I should quote Steele in Juice.
Yes or no?
Maybe we can go ahead and get Rodamez's perspective on how he feel about black women and birthing. And his baby mama. Y'all like Rodamez and Juice?
Anton
I like Rodamez. I like his red hoodie too.
Serious, bro.